Here in Island Grove this morning, this beehive here, they made a new queen late in November. When we checked them before we moved them, they had queen cells. Pretty good pattern. It's about to rain up here, so this is not going to be any fun. But we're trying to see if we have a queen in this deal. And if we do, what do we need to do to help them out? They don't act they weren't very well mannered to start with. So there is a cluster of bees. They are not starving to death. I don't have much of a choice with the weather. It's gonna rain and get cold. I got a good sheet of pollen here. This is open like they're expecting a queen. Don't see anything. They're really flighty. The queen cells are tore down that was in here. I just don't know if we have what it takes to make a queen drone wise up here. But we had a lot of queen cells. I'm going to say this is a bust. Exactly what I figured it'd be. Dang it. Well, we might be a tad touch early, but I don't think so. There's an open queen cell. Look like one hatched out there, but I got to get something in this hive that will keep them from going. I really don't want to go down into the bottom, so I don't think there's going to be anything down there. But there ain't many bees in here for 3 boxes. I'm not seeing queen. Well, that sucks. Alright, if we find something, we'll turn it back on. Went over and caught a little queen out of a poor little nuke I got over there. Got her in a clip. I'm gonna put her up here just to see what they do, if anything. They're not really smelling her any. With this GoPro, it's hard to see, but they're not too overly interested in I think I'm probably gonna go put her back in her hive and then check this thing again Sunday. Scared to turn her loose that they'll kill her. So I'm gonna put her back, and I guess I'll come back on Sunday. So I ended up taking a super off and got it propped up over on the other side to let them rob it out. And I guess I'll come back Sunday, check it, and verify no queen, and try introducing one. All right, we done. All right, we're back 2 days later. Brought a better set of eyes with me. Maybe we'll get lucky, but I don't think so. The old frame of honey. Willow trees seem to be starting to bloom pretty good in the lake. These are loud, not very ill, scattered. A little bit of pollen on this frame, so if there's any brood, it ought to be starting. That one I think was one that was cleared out. This one certainly is.
Sunshine would do some good.
Yeah. My flashlight is not. It's just blinking. I'm not good enough to see between the blinks.
Sorry.
I think we're gonna make a decision today to add a queen or not. Nothing in yours?
No, they're cleaned out, but not got anything in them.
Let me see your flashlight. Mine's still blinking. I can't tell.
Oh, wait a minute, I have a lot of that.
I can't tell on this. I don't think there is, but let's see if I have a better flashlight. Well, we've taken the top box off and the bottom box looks empty to me. We're just kind of searching to see if we see a queen. They are boiling out of that entrance. You get some empty frames, shake the bees off of it and set it aside. There's some in here, but they're just not. Probably at least 3 frames. I wouldn't think that the queen would lay in the bottom before the top. This has got pollen on it.
The ones I've been looking at have. This one has some.
Well, I know there's 2 frames of brood in that nuke over there. Alright, well we're going to go catch a queen and bring a...
What do you need? A third frame?
I think I've got one here. Yeah, this one will be fine. I'm going to go catch a queen and bring a nuke over here. Go from there. Put the top on that. Alright, we went to a little kind of poor nuke. Captured the queen. Adding brood.
Her brood.
Her brood and larva.
Larva, 3 of her frames from the weekend.
Not very good, but it'll give them something to work with. But they're not even caring about the
queen. They're not trying to kill her, not trying to. We're just going to turn her loose, right?
Yeah, good frame of pollen. I turn her loose right in the middle of her brood.
Alright, girl, you're going to have to go the other way.
They will.
Hope somebody came in there with you.
Might be her. Her brood. Where am I at? Don't smell like home, I reckon. I don't know.
Maybe because they're cleaning her or something.
This might be damaged. Alright, well, she hadn't gone down yet. There she goes, a little bit. We're going to close them back up.
There she goes.
Check them in a week, see what they do. This one, when I looked at it last week, I marked it as poor. So I'm trying to figure out why. All of these, the nuke that we just took to that other hive, all of these on this stand are ones from Richards that the bear attack.
What are we doing?
What do you mean?
I'm missing what you were saying.
I'm looking at this hive. Trying to, I have poor wrote on it, and I don't know why. Go around front on the angle. Heavy frame of nectar. We kind of came from there, and they never really
A lot of it
snacked. They appear to be.
building up. This is a nice frame of open brood.
Some cap and some just hatched.
Capped.
This is a deep over a medium. It's only got 4 frames of cap brood. We're evidently growing some drones. But I don't think I want. I'd like to see the queen, but she's not shown herself real well. See all that drone brood. They can't be ain't strong enough to swarm. Doesn't mean they won't swarm.
Here she is.
On the frame I was on, I looked all over
Yep.
that thing. Where?
She's on the-
Drone brood?
Yep.
That's why I was
Going
worried.
back and forth. She got, oh, she's right here. Here.
I do not. Oh, there she is. Let me get out of the sunlight. So, I think she got room. Scoot this over. I'm afraid the bottom box doesn't have anything in it.
Flip them.
I don't know. I got this empty frame I was going to put. Go ahead and pull that one out. There's another empty one over here. Put this in. That ain't no good.
This one. This one's good.
Alright. Well, if I'm gonna checkerboard them like this, I don't think we want to
Switch or flip flop them yet.
flip-flop them quite yet. Alright, well, they might be getting better. I don't know. This one we took out of a 10 frame deep medium combo into this. That box jar falls out. It's not one of them tight holes. And there wasn't really a 5 frame nuke worth of bees in here, but they had honey in the top.
They still do.
Appear to be protecting it. Got a few bees down here. Got some cat brood. Not a terrible pattern, but I mean, it ain't bad. It's not a lot of it.
Got cat brood on both sides.
I think we're suffering from some, you know, that's a pretty nice pattern. They were having to cover a lot of territory.
You see Miss Queenie? She ought to be real easy to find.
Well, I'm looking, but I looked all over the last one. But the drone comb I've got just hatched.
I think she ought to be on that frame.
I'm telling where she's at.
These are
I think I see eggs.
These are offspring of Benny, aren't they?
I don't know.
They sure are calm like Benny.
But there ain't very many of them. I don't know where the...
Which way you are? Right here?
Oh. Yep. I don't know where the queen is. Have you seen eggs?
Yes, I see eggs.
Okay. Oh, here she is. Right there. Not a real big one.
You see her? Oh, yeah. She's just a little brownie. Kind of blends in.
Well, hopefully, we're gonna ride down to the pond and see if the willows are blooming down there, and if they are, this ought to help them all out. All right, Marjorie thinks she took a box off of this one. Oh, they don't look very impressive.
Nope. This might not be the one. Took a box off. Might be one that's just slipping along.
What kind of brood they got? Definitely way down on bees.
Eggs.
That's not a bad brood pattern. Just not enough of it.
These aren't enough.
It'll be hard sales here. Unless they
This is a better
beef up in a hurry.
brood.
Got brood on 4 frames, but just not a lot.
There's about to be a lot more bees in here, I think. Hatching.
All right, then we're gonna step over here because she thinks she added a box to this one.
Let me just keep this on end.
Yeah. I think she added a box to
Maybe
this one.
it was definitely that one up there I added a box to. I don't know why I had this. Maybe to see if it needed another box, but I don't think they do.
Pop the top real quick.
We've got an empty frame, so.
We've got nectar. It's all nectar in the top.
Actually, they've got it cleaned out for
Or brooded up.
got eggs in it. So she's moved up here. Good.
Well, we got.
And I rearranged and well, I think this one actually had 6 frames of brood. So I had to leave one up top.
Nice to know. I don't think you need to leave that one on in. This is the one she added the box to. This is our late queen from early November that we were surprised made a trip.
Yeah, we just put 3 in here. So we didn't want to overwhelm.
Oh, I have nectarized. Look like there's a ton of bees down below, but maybe there's gonna be.
Look at below.
I didn't. You look at it last week.
I did.
What was up?
It just had a bunch of brood in it. Like it was the strongest. It was stronger than some of these doubles as far as
Alright.
brood.
Well,
But I don't think
it'll
we
be a while before we look at them. I mean, another week or 2 before we look at them again. So don't worry about it.
Yay, nay.
No.